Aries, hello, happy October. This is the Halloween month, so happy Halloween to all of you out there. I'm here to do your October 2020 love reading. And before I start, I would like to remind you that this is a new channel. I'm trying to make it grow, trying to grow it somehow. I'm not sure how to get views, but I'm sure it's eventually gonna get there. But I truly appreciate it if you guys could leave comments and likes. I'm pretty sure that helps the videos be seen a little more. So yes, and if the video resonates, it would mean a lot to me if you guys could just let me know if it did. It's always a great feeling to know it helped or it served some of you out there. It is a general love reading, and for a lot of Aries out there, hopefully a lot of them will be watching it and watching this video. Obviously it will not resonate with the entirety of views, but do you take what every little part and piece that could help solve your puzzle, which I hope is the case. As every tarot reader out there tells you, do keep in mind that energies are fluid. This is referring to something going on in October, but it doesn't precisely have to be from that time. It could have started sometime in the recent past, or it could be something that will be happening in the near future. Also, it's very important to make clear that I express this in a particular time. I could be talking in the past tense, but it's something that will still happen. I just need to pick a tense, right, to actually get the message across. But keep that in mind. Also, the energies could invert when I'm talking about your person's energy. Spirit could actually be referring to your energy. So do fit that as 2 minutes 38 just saying all of this. Anyhow, just take it as it resonates with you guys. Now, when it comes to the reading, what have we? The High Priestess reversed and Hermit reversed as a clarifier. So with this one here, we have let's see if I can do this rather. Does this help? Not so much. So we have someone who's not really following their inner voice, okay? Their inner voice, and they need to. They need to for a particular reason. They need to go within and see what the hell is going on. Oh, sorry, just touched the camera, the tripod thingy. Why is it that you're choosing, or someone here in the connection is choosing to ignore their intuition? Is it trying to tell you something you don't want to hear? Well, let me tell you, listen, because it's got something important to say, okay? Something important to tell you. It's also saying that someone could be repressing their feelings. Maybe something they don't want to say, maybe something they don't want to tell for a particular reason. I don't know. I mean, are there issues you and your person could be trying to hide, something that, you guys don't want to face? Well, you both need to be straightforward, okay? Telling truths and demanding to hear truths, or whatever isn't being told. Whoever this person is that's hiding, well, don't allow them to keep you in the dark, or don't keep them in the dark, okay? Now, for some of you out there, eh, this card is kind of saying, um, is the person you're dealing with, maybe especially if it's a new relationship, is that person really what they say they are? Because be careful with that. This person might not end up being so supportive in the long run. I don't know. I see that. Yeah. Um Also, someone could be caught up in the busy life, when it comes to work and stuff like that, and like they're needing to slow down. um that could be bringing problems to the relationship, right, to this union. um for others, there could be a loss of interest in this relationship from uh-oh, from one or both of you. And it's like this fact is being ignored. You're just trying to ignore this. Maybe you have the feeling that there's a loss of interest, but it's not being dealt with. Because someone may not dare to express their emotions about this, right? Could tension be destroying trust? This tension, could it be that it's destroying the trust between you guys? It's like um it's like the problems that you guys have at hand is kind of like busting your desire to be together. That's what I'm getting. Maybe the sex is kind of waning. It's not the same as it used to. Well, all of that could be due to stresses, right? And especially if the case is that someone is too focused on work. That's for some of you. Also, for some of you out there, this could relate to cheating, but not. It doesn't have to be the case, okay? It's not for all of you out there. We'll see. We'll see what happens with our remaining cards. We have the Hermit reversed, and this is not a good sign for relationships, okay? It's really not a good sign. It's kind of telling us that, kind of seeing the other cards too. So it's kind of telling us that one person here, one of the partners here is investing in the relationship more than the other. But also that, it's kind of like each of you is working towards your own goals, your own projects, and you're not seeing this as you're not thinking about the relationship, the future of the relationship, rather. So it's kind of like you guys are going separate ways, in a sense. It's talking about self-isolation. Now, we could have two ways to go about this. It could either be that this isolation is due to work, like we said with the High Priestess reversed, or it could be due to a need of withdrawing, of going within. Like a person here, one of the people, and later on we'll see that it's probably you, Aries, who needs to go within. But for personal matters, it's not about wanting to leave the relationship or having lost the love. Like this is merely a journey of soul searching, and this should not destroy the love. Okay, and for the person who's going on this journey, it's not like they're losing the love. It's not about that. So what the problem here is that the other person is not understanding this space that this person needs to be in this isolation, this aloneness, spending some time on their own. So with this card here, I see that since you're not actually going within, it's either I can see two things. Either your person is the one that's not looking within and seeing that their person is withdrawing because of a need to take care of something personal, or it could be that you need to withdraw and there's like tension and because you need to, and you're not able to because this person is making it hard for you, and they're like not understanding why you need this time and space. So yeah, but it's like this, whoever's withdrawing is like I said, they need to find certain answers, but it's not like they want to go forever. Like when they're done finding that, they will come back, they'll return. They don't want to let go of the relationship, but the other person is not seeing that. So this card here is your person's feelings. Now, what I'm leaning more towards you being the one that needs the space for for a particular reason, for whatever reason it is, but it's personal. Maybe you need to heal something. Well, I think it's you, Aries, because this is for your person's feelings, or how their energy altogether. This card here talks about cause and effect. Okay, so with cause and effect, what I'm getting is that this person is reacting to your wanting to be alone. It's like maybe you failed to explain. You failed to explain why you needed the time alone. Maybe it was something really too personal that you couldn't really display or talk about, and this person failed to see or the reason for the need of distance, and they misinterpreted it for a lack of interest, or maybe even who knows, maybe they even thought you were cheating, but things weren't being clarified. They weren't being smooth, like they weren't being expressed properly as to know what's happening, right? So there was an effect to that, cause and effect. And what this led to was maybe a distance from your person. This person putting distance between you guys, and maybe even for some of you, even for some of your people of interest, they could have lost feelings altogether. It could have killed their feelings, right? That was the cause of this wanting to distance yourself. And poor you. I mean, you really needed it too. And this was even pointing to, yes, I mean, you need that time, but you weren't being heard. So with the Hierophant, again, it tells us that there's a chance that you could have been, I mean, not a chance, I mean, it's likely that you were misjudged by your wanting to take time for yourself and be distant, right? also that, you know, you weren't seeing eye to eye. Um, this person was trying to take you away from being alone. You really couldn't, you weren't. This was causing tension. And you guys weren't really on the same page anymore. It was like something snapped and just made you guys take even more distance, right? And it made this person be even more distant, because this is the person, and it is definitely talking about you guys doing things completely different, and them taking distance as well. But when it comes to you now, I'm going to read both of these together. It's really funny because it's like you needed to take some time off. You kind of couldn't. You tried to fix yourself for whatever it was you needed to, and this person kind of didn't let you, but then they ended up being the cold ones and taking distance. And what happens here is that you end up missing or panicking over the distance, and that makes you miss what you guys had. You want things to go back to normal. You want things to be in that initial stage where everything was good, where you guys saw eye to eye a little more, and you're not able to. So you're kind of consumed by pessimism now, because you know you're at risk of losing this, right? You keep on focusing on yourself and your tasks, but you're kind of now you're more concerned. Because you're seeing this reaction, the person's reactions, like they're not there, they're too cold, they're too distant. So this is making you kind of insecure, and so you're finding it hard to trust your person, because they're out and about doing their thing, and even though you're doing your thing too, because there's something that's like pulling you to, just, there's something you need to do. Well, like I said, you're panicking a little more. You're more concerned, and this is also making you be a little bit. It's kind of contradictory what I'm going to say, because it's like you're doing your own thing, but at the same time you're kind of more clingy. But more so to like the point of like kind of like being needy, like you're questioning this person so much. You're kind of like showing insecurities. You're, overly sensitive, maybe even sulky, like, you're moping around, kind of like nagging at this person, like, why are you doing your own thing? What's going on? What's happening? What do you want to do? Like, are we done? Are you still in this? Right? But the Queen of Cups and reverted is just inverse. Oh my gosh. Reversed. Yeah, it's just making you feel, a little bit bitter, and like even vengeful at times. Like when you see that things don't go your way with this person, you could be feeling jealous, of what they're doing. And the bad thing about this is that this is pushing your person away even more. So you're kind of caught between how things used to be and feeling nostalgic about it, and at the same time doing you, and at the same time not wanting the other person to pay little attention to you. So it's like this kind of like cycle that doesn't really go hand in hand. Like needs are just quite opposite here. This is causing a lot of tension. Now, the thing about this is that this is a very vague reading. It's not as deep. Like I would need more cards and maybe a little more information on your situation. It's very general too. So I don't really know how deep and how serious this whole thing is. On the surface it could seem like, it's just like, oh, okay, she wasn't paying attention, and like I kind of needed my time, and now it's kind of like I want them back, and I kind of like not want them back, but like I'm suffering over the lack of attention. And but this could be really deep, though. It could lead to even disconnect completely in the relationship. Now, this is what spirit advises you. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups and um, death reversed. Yes. It's very interesting because here the Eight of Cups tells us that if you feel that you have done everything, like everything you could possibly do, if you've invested yourself emotionally, okay, if you feel that you have tried to get this person back, like warm showing warmth towards you in this union, and in spite your efforts you were not able to, and you're more disappointed, and things haven't turned the way you expected. Spirit is advising you to put like, if you're feeling more pain, more hurt, put things behind you and move on with your life, okay? Even if it brings you sadness to say goodbye. They're advising you to put everything on the scale and see if you think this is really salvageable. Here's where going within could play a role too. Try to analyze. Don't try to overlook like what's wrong here, because what is important is that they are saying with the death card also that these two totally back each other up, because the death card is saying that you don't leave without a fight, though. Put every effort into it, but don't cling to it if you feel that it's not working out. It's saying that before you throw in the towel, have an honest talk with this person about the problems. And if you see that this person can't or won't make a change, or maybe it's you, I don't know, but if you feel that this won't change, then it's time to let go. Okay. Now, Spirit reminds you that if you are brave and taking the reins of what's happening here, and realizing, acknowledging that you're really unhappy and that you can't stay here because it's only going to get worse, then what they're saying is that you can find something that works much better for you. Okay, they're reminding you of that. They want you to know that. Also, with the Eight of Cups, it's very important to not pretend. Again, with this, don't pretend as if nothing is happening, like nothing is wrong. Sometimes it's easy to stay in a comfort zone, trying to neglect the feeling bad and not being happy and feeling unfulfilled. But this is only gonna, I guess Spirit is trying to say that it's gonna lead to more turbulent waters ahead. So totally be true to yourself. I find that my readings are just going there so much, like kind of like testing the relationship out, and then if it doesn't work, leave. It's kind of obvious, but I don't know. Please tell me if this resonates for some of you. I guess what it's just telling you is just like totally have the talk. Just Please try to see if you can get this person back, to see what they feel, to see if maybe they did start something with someone. Have them be honest and real. You guys need to put things out there. And once everything is on the table, be honest to yourself. Go within, be honest to yourself, and think. Please think. It's gonna work for me. If you don't feel that today and you stay, it's likely that it's gonna get worse. So that's what they're advising you, to really be true to yourself and try to work this out. Try to see if you can do anything to work it out, but not in a prolonged basis. Like just one talk, everything on the table, talk. If this doesn't, no, if it's not going anywhere, then that's it, guys. That is it. And that's it for my reading too. So hope it resonated. I do have an extended that covers a little bit more of what gets the outcome. Maybe if there is some cheating, if this person wants to stay, if you will ultimately choose to go. If that's only for a donation, anything, 50 cents, a dollar, 10, whatever, doesn't matter. And the information is below. I also do personal readings, so the information is also below. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I totally hope to hear from you in the November read too. Have a great Halloween. Have fun. Bye for now.